Relationships are in many ways very complex. It's definitely not something you can just write about and expect to please everyone. There was a time that I myself tried to write stories or passages about how I thought how messed up human relationships can get. It's a shame I forgot most of the stuff I wrote. But there's one thing I'll never forget. A lot of times when I show my writings to my friends and classmates, they often just feel pity and don't really understand what I wanted to write. So I used to often let my teachers look at my writings instead cause I thought that maybe they'd get it. Time and time again I would give out my writings and ask for their opinion. And every time they say, "Oh, I forgot, I'll read it later." After that, the writings that I put my heart and soul into was never seen or mentioned again. At that point, I knew I wasn't taken seriously by anyone. In the end, I decided to brush off any emotions that are not my friends because I just don't want to feel more depressed or disappointed than I already am. Which brings us to what I want to talk about today. My two favorite anime of all time are Oregairu and A Silent Voice. While A Silent Voice itself deserves its own video, Oregairu is the anime that I'd like to talk about today. Oregairu, or my teen romantic comedy Snafu, was the first show that truly got me invested in the anime genre, as well as the first anime I was truly connected with. So it's only appropriate that this is the first anime I talk about. Well, if you're going for a happy-go-lucky romance anime, this anime is probably not for you. It definitely has its happy moments, but oh boy, get ready for your heart to go on an emotional roller coaster for at least straight 2 seasons. I'm not saying Season 3 was bad. In fact, I think Season 3 had a fairly great execution. I definitely think it did really well on finishing the story. It really focuses on showing how the characters have grown throughout the first 2 seasons. Although it's more goofy and silly on some occasions, I think it shows how far the characters have grown throughout the first 2 seasons. If you don't know the whole story of the anime, don't worry, I got you, bro. I'll try to get you up to speed without giving out any spoilers. Basically, there are only really a handful of characters you really need to know to start the anime. The 2 main leads of the show are Hikigaya Hachiman and Yukinoshida Yukino. Both had similar experiences in their old school, so that's why they don't trust anyone in their new school. So a teacher in the new school forces them to form a club called the Service Club and asks them to solve the problems that their classmates might have in hopes of building trust and training their communication skills. Got it? Got it. Miss Arotsuka's one of the best teachers, by the way.
そうね。まずどこからどこまでが友達なのか定義してもらって。あ、もういいわ。
To me, that question can basically represent the whole anime. And hey, it's definitely a question worth talking about. Like I said, I was never really taken seriously by my teachers and classmates. The only people that were pushing me forward were my family and a few close friends. But in no way that I think this is a problem. In fact, I think a few best friends are always better than a dozen shallow friends. Still, it doesn't change the fact that I'd never really played an important role in my life whenever I'm with anyone. I was just there. And if I never really mattered to anyone, why should I care what others think of me?
それでも俺は本物が欲しい。
If you want to know more about the characters, I'd suggest you really watch the show yourself. But I really like Hachiman's character because he stands firm on his beliefs throughout most of the show, which is something I don't think a lot of main characters go through. You can tell me anything otherwise, but changing someone's values which were piled up through many years with only a few weeks or a month just isn't realistic. Well, if there was a major flaw in Hiki's character, that would be...
好き嫌い言うなって母ちゃんにしつけられているんで。定番油取り紙。こちらママの分もよろしくです。僕小町と母ちゃんでわーわー言ってる。
Why does show tease Hiki's mom only never to show her? Hey, she would have been a great character, just saying.
Tell me, how's this your go-to solution?
The show really makes sure to remind the viewer that There really isn't a perfect way to solve a problem, and a lot of times don't have a right or wrong answer. Whether you solve the problem quickly and don't care about other people's feelings, or slowly find ways to negotiate and compromise with the group, whether your answer is constructive or destructive towards other people, doesn't change the fact that you finished your assignment and you can move on. I honestly really like the way they present the idea of genuine in this show. Being in the service club, as they call it, the idea is that the two main characters have to solve any problems that the students might give them, and a lot of the problems are not genuine. Lately, I think the idea of genuine is kinda thrown out a little bit too much. At first, I really wanted to talk about how good the show presents the word genuine in context, but the more I look into it, the more I think I'll just be an annoying brat, talking about a subject he doesn't even know himself. I'm not automatically labeling everyone cause I know not everyone is like this, but sentences like, "I'm really happy for you," or "Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay." Those sentences are mainly used to make the receiving person know that you genuinely care for them. But have you ever stopped to consider if that's what they wanted to hear at the moment? Yet alone, if that's what they needed to hear at the moment. Words can be interpreted in many different ways. It can have its meaning along with its hidden meaning. You can hear what people say but can never know what they're actually thinking. And it also applies to me and you. Knowing this fact, it is impossible for people to completely trust each other, hinting what genuine actually means. Now, I'm a Christian and I tend to kinda read the Bible. Sometimes. There's a Bible verse that I think that perfectly captures what the word genuine actually means. Matthew 23, verse 25 to 26. You clean the outside of the cup and dish, but inside they are all full of greed and self-indulgence. First clean the inside of the cup and dish, and then the outside also would be clean. Basically, it means that you can only be genuine if your actions simply reflect your desire and not for some ulterior motive. So next time if you want to do something for someone and genuinely care for them, try to think carefully about whether your actions are reflected by other people's opinions or purely your own. Also, just watch Oregairu, man. I'm sure you're gonna have a great time. Hey guys, so yeah, I just finished my first anime video. So yeah, do you think I did okay, or do you think I missed something? Tell me more down in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you guys like to say. Also, please leave a like or subscribe, or maybe share this video with a friend. I would really appreciate it, as this really helps the channel. Tell me what anime you like, cause I think there's a lot of anime that you like and I haven't watched yet, so whoever watches this video, I hope I get to see you in the next videos. I really can't say if there's an upload schedule yet cause I'm currently really busy in my work and stuff, so but I'll try to pump out videos when I get the time to do so yeah. I'll see you in the next video then. Bye!